see if we have people. Oh, shit. What is... What did you just do?
Since 2019, a beauty brand for all skin types have been existing, popularly known as MABS LLC. MABS Skincare is an all-organic, all-natural spa-grade product for African American, African and Asian whites, customized according to the client's skin concerns, skin types, skin tones, environment, and season. We bring you the spa experience in the comfort of your own home. Our high-performance products are formulated with passion and in-depth experience with the common aim of tackling clients' unique skin problems. A detailed consultation is carried out between clients and our skincare specialist before products are formulated. We only customize according to the client's skin conditions and specific skin goals. Looking into the market, we don't have spa-grade products for black skin, so we're confident to say we are the first to produce spa-grade products for black skin. Our standout results gives us the confidence to say we are the best. Our products are all organic with no harmful chemicals and are very safe when you're pregnant. If you are interested in talking to us, email us at mabsllc@usa.com. You can equally find us on Instagram at Mabs, on Facebook at Mabs Skincare, on our website at www.mabs.com for more information and visibility on our products. To talk to our specialist, write us on WhatsApp through the number +141 5513 6352. We represent in every continent and give you unfiltered results.
Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing good. Happy Sunday to all of you guys. Please, if you are just watching us for the first time, this is On Air with Maps with Elsie and Emma. Class will be joining us soon. I don't know. Senator is actually on the road, so I don't think he's going to join us today. But we're going to have an interesting topics today to learn. Fancy lifestyle, welcome. You are first in the house. Thank you, beautiful Queen Akin Diamond. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you guys coming. Yes. Actually, on air with maps, we due to the a lot of orders that I've been getting and the work has really been weighing me out, we would definitely be just popping, like not really like consistent, like the way we used to do it every Tuesdays and Saturdays. So we are going to have like a very flexible days if I'm able to do it Sunday, and then I can just we can come on online and do it. And if we're able to do it every other day, we can do it as well. Yes, because the work is becoming too much, and I really want to keep having fun time with all of you so that we can learn from each other. Yes, because it's a learning show over here. Yes. Queen Akin Diamond, thank you so much for always supporting us. Fancy Lifestyle, we really appreciate you coming here. Please, you guys should like the video, share the video. For those who are watching us from behind the scene, we really appreciate all of you guys joining us today. So, today, from our topic, you guys can see we are going to learn something. Who is a man? You understand? And we're going to connect ourselves. I didn't mention this lady. I'm supposed to put her on the thumbnail. Yvonne Nelson. We need to know about, we need to like dive into what is happening on social media and the various responses that I'm trying to see if Emma is ready. So you guys can share the show as well on your WhatsApp. Okay, Emma is right here. Beautiful Emma is right here.
Hello.
Hello, baby girl. How are you?
You're good. I love your hair.
Oh, you love.
And
Thank you.
sorry, I'm trying to set up. I'm going live with my iPhone, so I need to correct my some few things.
Yes, I see. Because it's kind of.
I think it's going to the camera quality of the iPhone. It's not good. The front camera is bad though. If it's a back one, it's going to be perfect. So
I think your
try-
lighting.
it's a lightning. Okay, I'll adjust the lightning. I'm
Yes.
trying off turn off the mirror because I'm showing like it's supposed to be this way, but it's it's not giving right.
Well, it's just
So
that it's not giving your skin.
I know it's not giving it at all. Like I don't know why.
Yeah,
Just
I
one.
know that's the lighting actually. Yes, guys. Please, you guys should share this video so that we learn from each other. Yes, I could not just say I'm going to stop the show because I think we still want to come here and have some chats with you guys. It's very important for us to learn at least. Yes. So we are going to continue the show, but it's going to be very flexible. If we have a Wednesday that is like free, we can do it. But all is that once or twice a week, we're going to be here for you guys. And we're going to be introducing a new segment to this show. We'll be having game time on this show as well. And then we will be having reviewing what the activities, the social media activities on 237, especially the work of the artists, what they are doing. So that's a new segment that we're adding to this so that we can try to promote. I will not mind if anybody live here and you are able to recognize that this artist actually released a new song and this is how the song is going, just for performance, because we are the only people that we can take our own to the top, and it starts
Exactly.
with a little us. Every That's why you see everything say the crowd. Bible says when once we have one or two people involved, God is in their midst. You understand? Which means no matter the population, no matter how something is small, the voice can always go louder. That's just it.
Yeah.
Yes. So but we appreciate all those like Queen Akin Diamonds that have always been there, from day one. That's a good thing. So we are going to jump very straight because it's quite a long show, but we are just going to have 2 hours. We are not going to go beyond 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you guys for those who are watching. This is live. We are live on air with Maps. Here we talk about celebrity G's, we educate ourselves, and also we will be doing some game time because what's life without being funny and laughing at all of that? You understand, Emma? Yes.
Why there's a game I didn't inform me about it. You want to embarrass me, Abby?
I'm going to ask you.
This is
It's
not
just
cool.
funny games, embarrassing games, and all of that. You can ask me questions, I ask you questions, and we ask our commenters questions for them to put their own as well.
Yeah, guys,
Many, many,
please share the
welcome.
video. I'm unable to share from this end because my other phone is bad. So please share, guys. Like the
Yeah,
video and share it out. Hi, Pinaki Diamond. I can read it. I can read your comments from my computer, but I don't have a phone. My phone is bad.
Melly, Melly, welcome, welcome, guys. So, from our title, Who is a Man? So, we are going to digest. I don't know why I actually didn't put Yvonne Nelson's name. Can I edit it as I'm sitting right here?
I have no idea. I've never tried that before.
Let me see.
I was searching Stanley Enos music
Mhm.
takeover. Then I saw Maps TV
Uh-huh. You see?
because he actually mentioned that on the
On the
title, right?
YouTube, right?
Yeah,
Good.
I saw it.
You see? It's a good one. I always
Hey, everybody in the house. Sorry if I'm not calling your names. I don't. My other phone is bad, so I'm actually live now with my iPhone, so I'm not seeing your comments. So if you come and say hi and I don't read you back, don't feel bad, I beg. So, are you trying to edit? Are you
yeah,
trying to?
yes. I'm trying to see if I can edit it to the yes, I can edit it because there's no way we're going to be talking about this. She is the queen of the saga, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think
Guys, how is the Sunday going? I hope everybody is enjoying. And I noticed something with the African community. Sundays, people usually get very high on Sundays. I don't know why. You're supposed to be keep Sabbath day holy, but people do terrible things on Sunday. It's like a semi Christmas. I don't know why.
yes. People still gather to hear one and the same thing,
Exactly.
like that. One, I'm like, for example, I just believe that social media, right, is there for you to learn something about people who are maybe like, you should go on social media, get entertained. Queen E, welcome. Happy Sunday, Queen E. Thank you guys for joining. We really appreciate all of you guys. We're noticing people who are here all the time. The next time that we're doing our giveaway, you guys are going to be shocked. But we like organic people. Even if it's 10 people, we are still very okay with it. Trust me. Because we thank you so much. It's one of my birthday gifts. Yes, one of my birthday gifts. So thank you so much, my dear. Thank you. I think colors do well on me, right? As well.
It does. It does. The blue is nice. The blue is very nice. I like it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. My sister
Okay.
got this hair for me from Texas. Okay. So who is a man? We're going to start with Jim Ike because once we go to this other lady, it's gonna be to the Yvonne Nelson and all the other people who are mentioned in her book. Is going to be quite a long show, but we're going to be giving our opinions so fast, okay guys, because we are not going to be discussing anything in the form of saga on our show anymore. Whether who mentioned who, what, or whatever, we're not going to answer that, because by the time when you sit and you look at your investment, you look at yourself, you look at like, "Oh, what did I gain?" You understand? It just make like, was I belittling myself or all of that? But we move from there. Whoever mentioned what about us anywhere will never receive any reply, except this. I see that they have like 100K subscribers. You understand? because me responding to you, I need information. I need people from you to come to me. You
Yeah.
understand? So I'm not saying if it's not from 100K subscribers, I'm never going to answer anybody. No matter what they say, I will never reply. That's just me. Yes. Thank you, sweetie. Yes. At the end of the day, when you stand on the table, you have to be very careful because it can easily pull you down from that table down. But you need to try and be going higher in life. That's just how it is. Yes. So we are going to start. There was this interview Jim Ike granted, on, and he was admitting his his wrongs, like what he did in the relation. He said he has had two failed marriages, two failed relationship. I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
Relationships, like serious ones. And he was just talking about his mom passing away. His mom was like everything to him. Everything. Like you see, when they say men love their mother, like their parents that much, that's how he was. So he said when the mom passed away, it took the family 3 days. They were not able to tell him because they knew that once they tell him, he might not survive from where he
Yeah.
was. So finally, when he got and then he found out that the mom wasn't, so that thing disturbed him for a very long time. Okay, later on in his one of his relationship, the lady got pregnant and then bore him a boy, a baby boy. So he now transmitted all the love that he has for that girl to the child. So he said, I was a good father, but I was a woofy husband to my wife. You understand? Do you think, Emma, do you think things like that happen, especially when women give birth? Do you think do you think that's something that is very common?
I think it happens, but it's not. It's kind of stupid because the love you have for your child is obviously very is different from the love you have for your wife, right? Like that companionship is not there. You know, the hugging, whatever. Why I call it what? It's totally different. You get it? Then if he's saying that he stopped loving the woman just because the son came in the picture, I don't think that's enough excuse for him being a bad dad. Maybe he didn't love
No,
the
he's
woman.
not a bad dad. He was a very
No, not bad
excellent,
dad.
yes, bad husband.
Bad husband.
Yes,
Sorry,
I think he got married
because
because he was talking about husband. Yeah.
yeah, he was husband. I don't.
Mhm.
No, so Loki is using the child as an excuse for being a bad husband. No, he's not supposed to do that. He is a bad husband, regardless if the baby was there or not. Because if it happened, that maybe the baby didn't come that early. Who knows? Maybe he would have gotten something that's going to distract him away from his wife, right? So he's just using the baby as an excuse. He needs to say that. I'm happy that at least he's admitting that he was a bad husband. He had two failed relationship. The other relation, the older lady has a baby for the Jim Ike as well.
Because he was in my first son.
First
Meaning
one, right?
the other one also have kids. You understand? But
And then
I didn't finish it to know like if he actually like mentioned the other lady, the next one that was failed as well. But what I could get from it is like, do you think women, the postpartum depression doesn't only affect women, it affects men as well, because that's a huge change. Some people don't know the balance, that.
that's true.
Yes,
Yeah,
he could be going through postpartum depression as well, because it's not only the woman that goes through. For all of them to adjust, because I could remember one time just before, like 3 months, when Admire was still very young, like when we got out of the hospital, Senator would go out at times, coming, and the baby would start crying so bad. And I remember the first time, like, hey, now it's this the beginning. The way Emma The way I clap out, you will not even believe. You understand? So it's not easy for men to adjust. That was that one incident, but the way I picked out, I said, you don't have any choice. All of us were going through this shit together. So you have to deal with it. It's a baby. He doesn't even care if you were supposed to sleep or you were supposed to go to work or we're supposed to, you know, when you finish and you're about. So it takes time. So me, I saw someone that was admitting because most men, when they finish with when their relationship didn't work out, they always want to push it on the lady. Oh, the woman was a very bad person. I did it a bit. For him, taking the responsibility that I fucked up, I think I give him the respect. That's where I see the man in him.
No, I think I admire the fact that he said he fucked up, but putting the child in the picture for his mess is a no for me, to be very honest.
That's your opinion, but
Yeah,
which you think that okay, it's maybe like there's something way more and
yeah, because okay, just imagine he had the first relationship. Let's assume the first wife had a baby. He carried all the love he had for the wife and gave it to the son. Then the relationship fell apart. Then he went to another relationship. How come? What happened? Where is it? What? How did he get the love to give another woman when the son was still in the picture? So I don't like the fact that he is trying to put his, how can I say, he's just trying to use the baby to cover up the fact that he was a bad husband for real. Because if he actually gave all the love to his son, then he wouldn't have had another relationship. He wouldn't have done that. If you really loved your son, at least you'd have loved the son enough to make his mother happy. But you left the mother, went out and got another woman. Then what happened to the son you said you love a lot? Like, where did you get the love to give the new woman? So he messed up. Let him not put it on the boy. He's just trying to use the baby to cover up the fact that he was a bad husband for me. So I don't think that, no. At least he's saying that yes, I messed up, but let him not put it on the baby. He's
no,
a
I
bad husband.
think for me, actually, let me read what people are saying on here. Okay, okay. Queen Akin Diamond say good decision. Okay, I think you were talking from that. Thank you so much for admiring my hair. I really appreciate it. Queen E says the saga issue is already monotonous. It's quite very monotonous. Like I'm boring. Today your fans are here. They are good with you. The next day
Seriously.
bring the fans
I
up
think
and down.
it's
People playing with people's emotions. So like I said, anybody say whatever about me, I'm never going to until the person has 100,000. I'm telling you, if I don't see any blackout, I'm never gonna reply anybody. Say whatever you say, I'm never gonna reply anybody. I guarantee you that one. I'm a good decision maker. That's one thing about me. Okay, Jim Ike is a mama's boy. Yes. Yes. The way he like elaborated about his mom, trust me, trust me, it was something that he was like, maybe during his
okay, you know one thing I don't. He's a mama boy, but how come he's not? Because I know that mama boys or whatever are always very in love with their wives. How come all of a sudden he's giving all his love to his male child and forgetting about the
Emma,
mom?
let me tell you something, right? Like I said, postpartum depression don't only hold women. It
It,
transfer
he said he had it for two people, two
no,
ladies.
he didn't say the same instance with the other lady. He didn't say that. He was just saying the first one. That's what happened. He was grieving. In the course of that, maybe met the lady and they both, or maybe they started their relationship way more, but the affection actually grew up because he actually needed somebody when he was grieving his mom's loss because he actually broke him from where from the way he was describing. You understand? So I'm just saying that postpartum depression is not easy for all, for people to adjust. Like I said, it's a new thing. In his defense, what I can say is I've noticed it. Like, to be honest, it's something that I was seeing it coming, and finally, all of us we adjusted. I'm like, see, let me tell you, whether you go and stay where the baby will cry at time. But you see, most men they easily and women they easily transfer their love to their kids. You understand? Because like me, to be honest, it's supposed to be balanced. But I think if I'm having any issue and my daughter is by my side, I think the whole world can crash. Emma is having a little technical difficulty, I think. Let me see. Queen Akin Diamond say I saw just a little except on Jim Ike's interview. Okay, okay. It happens, and I think Queen E said it happens. I think it's common. Thank you. Yes, I think postpartum depression is actually it doesn't only affect ladies. Yeah, he was married before, I believe, to a foreign lady. Okay, okay. Queen Akinemo say, I love the fact he was honest, accept his responsibility where he was wrong. Thank you. Shiri's Kitchen, welcome. Thank you for joining us, baby girl. Queen E say, yes, it affects men, and especially since he was coming out of depressed place after losing his mom. Yeah, I believe with the coming of the baby, he came out of depression, finding love again from the baby. Thank you. Mr. Ako, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate Jim Ike was like a playboy in the past. He's quite hard for such boys like men to fully stay in love, but they can be loving and caring to their kids. Thank you. That's a very great point. That's a very great point. So, from our topic today, we want to say, like, do you think he's a man by admitting he's wrong in a relationship, not only pushing it to the lady? You understand? Not only pushing, oh, maybe my baby mama or whatever, my wife was like this. He actually admitted in an interview that I've had failed relationship, failed marriages too. Why? Because his main thing, maybe other things were associated to it, but he noticed that he was pushing the love way more towards his son than satisfying the wife. So, and the wife could not like take it as well. You know, us women at times, if you think that, okay, you are loving me now way more. So, Emma is here. Emma is not having it for, for
Sorry.
like, stop putting your shit on them babies.
Yeah, I'm not having it. That's for
Like,
me.
you don't appreciate him being honest?
He's not being honest. He's using the baby.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I think. He's
Who
not being honest.
else think he's not being honest? Who think
He's,
he's
not,
using the baby to
he's using the baby to
strive?
cover the fact
Me,
that he was a bad husband.
whenever somebody is saying something, right, I look at how poised you are, how serious your body language, your movement, your eyes, and
The
then
guy is an actor. Like he's an actor. What do you expect from an actor? Seriously, I think he's using the baby to cover up the fact that he was a bad husband. That's what I
you
think.
don't think that, okay, do you think it happens with women when women transfer their love to their kids?
Yeah, they kind of get so attached and stuff, but they don't really transfer like they become bad wives. No, they don't do that. They just get so much like they don't have time for the man. Like maybe I'm just with my baby, I want to sleep with my baby and stuff. But not like stop loving the man completely. No,
Welcome, Agnes Base. Thank you so much. Okay. So you think it happens to women, but it cannot happen to a man? Him being honest, Queen
it,
Aki Diamond,
no,
thank
it
you.
happens. You get it. I'm not saying that it's not. It happens to men as well, but it doesn't stop you from loving your wife. How can you carry all your love and give it to your son? Like, it doesn't sound right in the first place. Like I carried all the love I have for my wife and I gave it to my son.
Thank
As
you.
if the son was a side chick or something. You know, I don't. It's not making sense to me. Like seriously, I'm sorry. Jemai wasn't honest. I don't care if he was reacting or behaving like maybe he would have even passed the lie detective or what a detective machine would have maybe beat it, but he's an actor, so I don't. He's using the baby to cover up the fact that he was a bad husband.
Imagine that nobody never knew that he was married, because most people don't know that he was in, like, because it's like came as a shock to a lot of people. People
Yeah,
always
I think
joke a little bit, but I just believe that, Emma, trust me, right? I admire. Stop. Stop.
nah.
I just believe that his honesty made me. Do you think he's a man or a boy?
He's not a complete man because he's using an innocent child to cover up the fact that he was a whole bad husband.
Okay. Queen Akin Diamond says he owns his shit. I respect that. Thank you. Queen, he said, I think he's being honest. Literally, loving your partner is supposed to be balanced even after the coming of child. But postpartum depression is something one can't control. We can't fault him for that. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Treaty, welcome. Okay, greetings. All busy at the moment. Okay, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you for even showing up. We appreciate. See, guys, to be honest with you, right? Me, I always like men who will come out and even put the blame on themselves and say this was something that there are little things that we minimize, but that people who usually will get divorced because say I keep saying don't press the toothpaste like this, and somebody keep pressing it in a way that is
You
not.
know,
You see,
the fact that he's using the baby gives me these vibes of the kind of man that would cheat and say, "You push me to cheat." You get it? He'd have said I was a bad husband. Say something else, but don't say that it's because of the baby. I carried all the love I had for you, and I gave it to our son. Then I had to see another woman out there that started a new relationship. What happened? Like
welcome, Bella Fountain,
the
Emma.
fact that
Emma, I just believe that okay, he was going through postpartum depression, and that's
he was
something
a
that
bad
you
husband.
cannot change. Colombia debunker, welcome, my dear. That's something that you cannot change.
He didn't say that he was going through postpartum depression,
No, he
right?
didn't say it.
Fine. It means that he wasn't. He didn't go through that. Not everybody goes through that. Jima
Not
was a bad.
everybody, but it sounds like it. Who? Thank you so much, Colombian debunker. I appreciate. Who thinks that he was going through something like that? Emma, to adjust for both parties is not easy.
You
Okay,
cannot carry all the love and give it to your baby the next minute you're in another relationship. It doesn't work like that. He was a bad husband.
so you don't think okay? Should in case if he wasn't, yeah, he actually admitted that he was a bad husband.
Yeah, but let him not use the baby.
Mm.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I like the fact that he came up and said, "Yeah, I was a bad husband," but using the baby is a no for me, for real, because he's actually low key behaving like on your shit like completely. He's like he's putting the 50 on the baby and 50 on him. No, on it completely. Like I was a bad husband. Period. Don't say I took all the love. I carried all the. It doesn't make for me. It doesn't make sense to me. Completely, to be
If
honest.
you don't see
And
that,
you,
okay, for example, when he comes back home, the wife is expecting that let's interact the way we used to interact as a husband and wife. He's just maybe getting more interest to just be in a, you carry your son.
okay, but then it will make you maybe be rude to your wife, or not even say hello, good morning, or even give her gifts or good night kisses or whatever. It's going to make you behave like that towards your wife because the baby is in the picture. Jima was a bad husband. Let him stop. Let him leave the baby alone. I beg. I don't like that guy. I don't like it.
Okay,
He was
shooting case now. Let's bring it in a topic where not only in a gossip vlogging aspect. Let's
okay.
put it in a topic if he was going through a postpartum depression. Do you think that's something that can happen?
If it's no, I don't think can happen.
Okay,
It
Queen
don't.
P says some women do that and has had problems in their homes. Yeah, due to that, I've
And
heard
it's very common
and
with
the
women.
couple had to have a heartfelt conversation before the wife realized what she was not doing. Which is perfect because I remember if let me bring it to myself. Okay, if I have a little, struggle with senator at first, okay, maybe I will just be like, okay, if he says sorry, I can easily forgive him. Or if I'm the one that I realize that okay, I did wrong, I will I will try to initiate the first conversation to now with my baby. Are you kidding me? And then you I'm just saying that's something I'm a little guilty. You understand? because mm, like my daughter is like first, and I think that's not something that, because he actually like said it to me. You understand? And I say, you want the jealous now? Uh-huh. You get me? Because I know that go up, calm down. If I say I will not call, just I know that he will look for every means to call because of this child. So I'm just saying that this is something that really happens. Women do transfer their love to their kids. You are way more focused to your kids, and it can happen to a man. Postpartum depression doesn't only go for women, it can happen to both men as well, because I saw how difficult it was for us to adjust.
But, but transfer on your love to the baby, is that part of postpartum depression as
Oh,
well?
it does. It sure it can
Like
be. Emma.
it's like a sign or
Yes,
symptom.
symptoms of something. It's just that because I'm not yet having that balance to adjust loving the man at the same time and my baby at the same time equally. So it's a struggle. Or am I lying? If with all the women that have had kids, do you think that at some point you see that you are focusing more on your babies more than your husband? Before you know, the baby worked you up so bad, before you know, you're already like, damn, Emma need to pretend for you.
Like guys, as I'm unable to read the comments for today. I
Okay,
don't.
TV, welcome, guys. Welcome. So, for those who are just coming, do you guys think postpartum depression only hold women or men? And Jim Ike confessing, telling himself, saying it loud that my failed marriage wasn't because of my wife; it was because of me. Admitting that when they had their baby, he was now focusing more on the child than giving, you know. I
For
like the comment that Queen
it
E
doesn't make sense
said.
to me. I don't know why. Because are you going to work with your child? Are you spending the whole day in the house with the child? Do you sleep in the
You
crib with the
welcome.
baby? For me, it doesn't make sense. Like for real. I don't know why, but it doesn't make sense to me. Like, for real.
Okay, Queen E is saying, maybe Emma is not seeing comment. I can read that for Emma. Queen E says, "Oh yes, at Emma class, all that can make him react to the I think wait react in a manner depression can make one start seeing a person they once love as a devil. It's that bad." Yes, you know that, right? Most women, they say if you want to know if someone actually really loves you, you see when you have had a baby for that person. Most marriages or most relationship always break like go apart, especially after welcoming a child. It happens. Maybe the man might look at you, you are that fat, and you are not like the normal yomi girl. You was kind of, some
So is
people.
that postpartum depression for a partner to leave you because you have a baby? Is that part of it?
No, 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 no. Some people do that. Oh yes, Emma.
But that's I don't believe it's because of the depression thing.
Take
Like
for
for real.
example, take for example, you are focusing more. Emma, postpartum depression is just like you being depressed from trying to. You can feel depressed even from looking at your before picture. You don't look like that anymore. You understand? And you look at yourself now, you feel horrible. People go into that. Depression is something that can, even one word can make you to go into depression. You know that because somebody said something and you just feel like, in a way, most women, you have not seen that there are people that after having a baby, their own men body shame them.
I've seen it. I've
Why
seen
do you
that.
think that a lot of women are dying on this surgery table in the name of mommy makeover? Because the surgeons always want to make it look very cajoling, a mommy makeover, a cosmetic, they make it look so simple. But why do you think women are so pushed trying to make out after having all those babies? Because they don't see themselves as beautiful the way they used to do. Maybe because of one hint of maybe you're just fat, you are just that fat, you just look in a way. Now they try to bring back themselves the way they used to look before. You understand?
Yeah.
Because for those who are doing mommy makeover, why are you doing the mommy makeover after having all the kids? Your stomach is no longer the way it used to be, and you look at your pictures before, and you be like, and before you know it, maybe your partner is saying something to you, body shaming you. I've had people, clients, saying that their partner body shame them after having kids. Oh, mommy, why you over get stretch marks? So, like that kind of a thing, of which that person is from giving birth, bringing another functioning human being on earth. I was watching this show yesterday. They did a whole documentary about plastic surgery because there's a breakout of a certain meningitis that is strictly from after the recovery mood from it. That's when you are going to do like a cosmetic surgery. Know
Yeah.
that you have there's a breakout now that they are like they've been closing some of the facilities because of the number of people who are dying from having a certain meningitis, and it comes from when you do the cosmetic surgery. You understand?
Okay.
Oh yes, I watched the documentary yesterday. Emma, there is a point. It's one of the most dangerous surgery. So for people who have done it, we need to respect them because first, it's not first of all easy. It looks easy, but it's not. I actually watched the whole documentary. Imagine that there is a point, there's a spot in your back where they call it triangle of death. Because you know when they say when they are removed, from what I saw from that documentary, right? When they are
Yeah.
removing the fat, especially from here, to give you that curvy,
Yeah.
yeah, they are pushing a certain long thing to kind of like scar it out and then suction the fat. So there is a certain triangle of death at your back. Hmm. And then the money is not easy. People spend about 17,000, 15,000 to make that thing, to have just to get a BBL. So
I thought it
going,
was way expensive than that.
no, no, it's expensive. I'm just saying, just baby BBL. Before you see
Just so
some
the
people do, you see all of these cosmetic
it's cheap because BBL is Brazilian butt lift, right? And so they are using that.
surgery. To liposuction, sorry, what I'm talking about.
Ah, okay, okay, yeah, life position is fine. Yeah, that one.
Yes.
They
To
cannot be nearly
lipo out
expensive.
those fats as well is not easy, and to make you have that thing, that curviness that they want. Majority, I think most people, if you want to see those who have seen that they have done it, is after giving birth they decide that okay, I don't want this thing to be hanging and all of that. You understand? Not
Yeah,
everybody will snap back the same, and some people will go because their partner, they see that maybe the way their partner look at them is not that the same way. Women notice things. You understand? But at the end of the day, I was watching this show. So this man was like, if you want to go and do it, because the wife is battling that meningitis right now, and almost everybody that has gone through that have gotten the infection from that doesn't survive. No matter how, they will be paralyzed before you know it, it affects their brain because they deal with something around your spine. So you see how dangerous it is.
well, I one thing I know for sure is that those cosmetic surgeries don't last. You need to always take them. You need to always take it back to the hospital. It's it because it's not even part of your body. Because if this thing gets shifted or it looks funny, you need to take it back to be readjusted and stuff. So the best thing to do is to be healthy and love your body the way it is, though. But if you want to go do it, feel free. It's good though, because if I had the money, I would have done it as well.
Chris Kitchen says a couple of young girls have died in Mexico because of that. Yes, thank you so much. So
Yeah, a
for
lot
those
of them.
who are interested in doing it, to do the mommy makeover, please do your research and know you watch documentaries like this so that you see the risk that is behind all of this. The fact that you will see people flaunting it, you understand, it's something that do your research first. I know most Cameroonians don't like to do research because I always tell people do your research before you go into to embark into a journey like that. It's not easy. Teresa Amo, welcome. Yes, it's a lot of money. They have the right to show off that body because they're paying the risk. Like, the man was showing this is a triangle of death. Anything happens to do, I'll
We're
be
walking around with triangles and dead on our bodies. Like,
let me better be. It's a little bit. It's so I'm just
I'm
saying.
not cut
I'm
down. I just wait recently though.
I'm just saying that things like this can happen because women they see it. You must not body shame somebody by saying it. Oh. There's a way that the husband will be looking at you, there's your fat. You want to see, before you get me. So it happens. Why should Teresa? I must say, why should I even waste money on cosmetic surgery? Some people like to feel in a certain way. That's just the world. Like you will see that it's a waste, but for somebody, it's a big investment. You understand?
Exactly. That's business. A lot of
Some people
influencers.
do it for a business. Some people do it for them to feel better. Because at the end of the day, life is risk. You know that, right?
Sure.
This man that died at the Ocean Gate CEO that passed away actually said, if you are scared, stay in bed. Don't wake up from your bed if you are scared. So, like I said, it's not easy, but do your research. So, to me, Emma, now what's our final conclusion? Do you guys think Jim Ike admitting that the relationship didn't work out because of him? Do you think that makes him a man because he's
Yeah.
admitting? Because so
Yeah.
many so many
True.
men don't admit, to be honest, they always want to push it to the girl.
I like the fact that he came up clean that the relationship failed because of him. Then now the reason why it failed, like the reason why, okay, it's because of you. What happened? He said because I get it. All the because is a no for me. The reason why it was him that made it to fail is a no for me because I don't think that you can just transfer everything to the baby. I don't care about the mother. Means treating the mother badly or disrespecting her or whatever thing that was happening before they separated. I don't think the baby is supposed to be or should be the reason why he treated the wife badly. No, the way he did. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Queen E said, if even after giving birth, it's still not 100% safe. Example is the American celeb's wife who died after a cosmetic surgery. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So let me tell you guys something,
The
right?
comedian.
There's a lot of people dying on that table because of mommy makeover. Like I said, from this documentary, they say they always use that blanket terms, mommy makeover, a uh, uh, touristic surgery or something. Yes, cosmetic surgery. They make it look in a very good and cajoling way, but it's one of the most risky surgery to go through. In a click, you can be gone.
Yeah.
Some surgeries are just like they will be like it doesn't mean that you can die, but something is becoming rampant to the level where it's an outbreak. Just imagine. So many people in the hospital because of the meningitis that they got from recovery mood, from having
Yeah.
it, because
Infection
that's
stuff
intentional.
like
That's intentional because it's not like a surgery where you are suffering with something that they happen to do it for you to survive. So if you go and die on that table, actually is you.
Yeah, because you actually you sign, you do the signing before you climb on the
Yeah,
bed
you.
and stuff.
Oh yes, it's very. You see, the doctor will not go anywhere. Call whatever, whatever. They will be like in a letter note that you already signed that it's a surgery, and whenever you are even going through a surgery, even for D and C, they still make you sign something that shows that if something happens to you,
It's on you. Yes.
yeah.
So Jian was for me.
The
Jian
rest,
was
I must say, I know some people was so beautiful. What did she actually like want? Yeah, some people are actually very beautiful. They don't see it because look at who follows Love in Hip Hop Atlanta. Look
I
at
feel
those
the husband is a comedian, right? I know. I
girls.
follow.
Yes. Look at those girls on there. Look at their before when they were just starting. You understand? Look at them now. Bumpy faces, looking very funny and all of that because they keep doing it. Me, I'm someone that if you just go and do your liposuction because it's still a very liposuction is just like you trying to drink all the other remedies as well because you are buying tea mix of herbs, you don't know what is in there. It's also a risk for you. But when you intentionally, if you die from cosmetic surgery, just know that it's something that's intentional because you could still survive without that surgery. Yeah.
Exactly.
So to me, my conclusion is Jim Ike is a man. Admitting, because I see example Daddy Freeze is always saying bad things, blaming the ex-wife, showing how the ex-wife was like a very like according to him, there was nothing good that actually the ex-wife did. You understand? Because at
Yeah.
times you even appreciate somebody.
And the ex-wife is not on social media.
Yes, he's not.
I
But he's
never.
always saying things like, Emma, most of the times men always want to blame women, but they don't know that they are mostly the cause of what happened. And that most of the time, some women, when they do things, they always want to blame their ex too. They just put too much. He was this, he was a this. They start saying bad things. Okay, so he was that bad. How did you go from being in a courtship with somebody to the point where you are getting married to that person? I think we always want it's always good for us to speak the truth, like the way he was honest.
It's true
Because
though.
yeah, that's me. That to me, he is a man. I actually read so many comments. People say they respect him now for being honest.
My point is, it's good. The fact that he said it that it was his fault is okay, but the reason why he actually stopped loving his wife for me is not okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
So
saying
I'm
that
not
why.
saying that it's a good thing, but it was a good thing that they wouldn't have separated, and he's regretting. You know, somebody when
I'm
you get
saying that it wasn't the baby. There was something else that made him a bad husband. He's not telling us yet.
okay.
It's not the baby.
Anyway, it was a good one. Let's go to the next one. Okay, we're going to the next. Before we go to the next segment, please, if you're out here that you are not using MAP skincare, con-
Please do well too. Guys, my lightning today is horrible. Not lightning though, my phone is a different phone. But you guys can see my body is still giving. It's still giving the giving. You get it right? It's still giving the giving, but I am gonna get a new phone soon by God's grace. The other phone is bad, so
Cameroon.
please, I actually have a video on my channel on how I use my products. If you
Yes,
haven't watched the video yet, please go and watch the video and see how my skin is, okay?
yes.
You
So,
see me with the
Emma, let me
yeah.
just give Admire something to eat, just like in a hand, and then I'll be back. So you can just keep entertaining people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, please make sure to like the video. Don't forget to like and share, please. I'm very sorry I'm unable to see your comments. Like I'm not seeing your comments at all. Okay, say let me see. My computer is a little bit blurred. I don't know why. Everything is bad, getting bad, like for real. That, thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. I'm struggling to read your comments from here. Hi, mommy, asking for a friend. You're welcome. Queen Aki Diamond, Teresa Amo, Queen E, the Woman King. I see you guys. You guys are very much welcome. What's happening? They heard from here. Let me see. Let me post this live video. What am I doing? What did I do? You guys are welcome. Everybody, welcome. Waiting for us. So please, guys, make sure to share this live video. I would really, really appreciate that. I was unable to share the live video because I don't have the other phone. The other phone is not coming on. It got bad the other time. I had to fix it. This time around, I don't think I'm going to fix it. I think I'll just buy a new one because if I just got a new one from the beginning, I don't think I would have wasted the money I actually used in fixing this other phone with. So just bear it with me like this, okay? So how's the Sunday going? How's everybody in the comment section? How's the Sunday? Did you guys go to church? Queen E, did you go to church today? Or you're in a house somewhere, or I don't know, or they call it Jangi, or you went for meeting today? Teresa Amo, did you go to church today? I didn't go to church, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't go to church. I was in the house all day. I think I last year went to church in Dubai. That was like maybe 2 years ago. Is it 2 years ago? Yeah. 2 years ago, I last year went to church 2 years ago. Like, it sounds so weird. Like, seriously, 2 years ago. Like, 2 years ago. This is terrible. No, I didn't know. Okay, shame on us now because I didn't go as well. So I didn't go to I didn't go to church today as well. But I miss church. I miss that dancing. Everybody praise the Lord now. Oh, there's this particular song I used to when I was back home. My parents are Catholic Christians, okay? But when I was with my uncle, I was going to Baptist church because it was just beside the house. I like it because all my friends, all my childhood friends were going there, so I actually joined. They were going there together. So there was this song that I used to like. I like when I used to sing it in church. I was very happy. There is bend low, bend low, bend low. I miss church. It's very old and it still baffles me that till today in Cameroon people still sing that song.
This girl. Okay. Hello, guys. Sorry, I'm back. Welcome, mommy asking for a friend. Thank you so much for joining. I think Emma is having a little technical difficulties. Okay, Teresa Amo said there are Pentecostal churches everywhere. Maybe you should be attending one just go. Oh, okay. I don't know what you guys are saying. So for those who are joining, we're just finishing Jim Ike's interview, and for him admitting that he didn't even, his first relationship ended because of the baby. When the baby was here, he now transferred the love way more to the baby. So we're going to the next one, which is Yvonne Nelson is a Ghanaian actress. She released a book. Welcome, the Professor General Overseer. Welcome, guys. We really appreciate. She did release a book, a tell-all book titled "I Am Not Yvonne Nelson." She spilled everything, going into deep into all the men that some of the men that she actually like dated, and how and how she was treated in the relationship and all of that. One of the people that she actually called out into the book was Sakodie. Sakodie is a Ghanaian rapper, a very influential one, and also Iyanya of Nigeria. So she elaborated on their relationship, that she was never lucky, because men always like messed her up. It's always like this. She was saying everything, spilling everything, spoke about a lot in that book. So Sakodie, which was one of the people in the book, that she actually called her, that when she got pregnant for that guy, the guy made her to abort the child. So Sakodie actually replied by also like in a diss track, dissing her, saying all sort of awful things about the girl and all of that. So when I was watching like watching other people, and Iyanya also did an interview, which was an excellent interview. Okay, so Emma, can you hear me? Because you look a little bit stagnant. Can you hear me? I think Emma is still having some difficulty. The general overseer. So you went and you got late yesterday, huh? Emma is having difficulty. So yeah, I think so too. Let me remove her and let her come back. She'll come back. Add back. Anyways, we'll move on from there. So Sakodie made a diss track saying, "Oh, why did you mention? Why didn't you mention all the all? Oh shit! Sorry. So okay.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay. So Emma was just elaborating on Yvonne Nelson writing a book, spilling
Yeah,
everything that she like encountered with each and every man that was mentioned in that book,
yeah,
saying, "Oh, I was pregnant, and this guy actually said I should abort the baby, and they did, and all of that." So I think that's some of the things that she's regretting that she did, or something like that.
yeah.
So Sakode instead went and did a diss track responding to Yvonne Nelson, which is something that's how artists do. If somebody says something and you feel that okay, you want to reply to the person, you can either reply by tweeting your own, or you can reply by your song or something. So this guy did a song, really like dragged Yvonne Nelson by her glueless lace front and all of that. Dragged her very well. Said, "Oh, why didn't you mention other? You were a street girl. You were a this," calling her names, that she was like this, that she's lying, and all of that. So you were just saying that okay, this guy actually did a diss track to tell to counter reply Yvonne Nelson. Did you what can you say about that, Emma?
But the thing is this, I believe that when when you say somebody is your ex, it means that things didn't work out well, right?
Mhm.
If to be very honest, if I was the one in her shoe, I don't think I would have written the guy's name in the first place in my book. Like I won't have done that because we know who the guy is. The guy is a very controversial guy. He's always beefing with an artist. He's always insulting one person or the other. So she should have known better that the guy would definitely respond to her because regard if whether you are a celebrity in Nigeria or not, if you mention the guy's name as an artist, he's coming to ban you the this track. So she'd have known that better. That if and she wrote a book, it's in the market. The fact that he released a music this track that is responding to her, people obviously go and stream his music because he's responding to the lady. Even he didn't want to respond to the lady, just the fact that okay, fine, she's a public figure. If I release a diss track now, people really want to stream it because they want to listen to what I have to say regarding that particular person. So let me drop something now. You get it? So if I was Yvonne Nelson, I don't think I would have included a guy's name. Or I just said, okay, let's just call him A.
Or
Then if he
meaning you are not genuine with your fans, because your
no,
audience want to know a
the
little.
thing
At times, from time to time, it's always good. Why do you think you call out somebody, you mention somebody, because that was part of her life, like that's
there are some things that there are some things they're not supposed to know about you. Your fans are not supposed to know everything about you. They just the fact that you narrated the story and you said, I don't want to call the name, let's just mention it here. A, let him go out. If he knew he was the one, he'd have gone out and said, okay, fine, I was the one she was talking about, good and fine. But don't include his name when you know very well that he's a troublemaker. You're including his name. What were you expecting? Clap back. Insults, obviously, because he's very, very insulting.
So
So
do you
if I was a
think the man
different,
was showing
I would have included his name in my book in the first place. I wouldn't have
like,
done it.
okay, now Yvonne
So,
Nelson, you have given the blame to Yvonne Nelson, right? But now that Yvonne Nelson was being real to the audience, because I don't want once you are writing a book about yourself, you mention names because those are people you don't want other people to fall victim. You don't want the younger ones to fall a victim to certain men that are like
yes,
that.
I get it. Yes,
That's
I
why I
get it.
think that at times mentioning the names, if you are a public figure and those people are public figures, mentioning the names is what is important because you want other people not to fall victim of such guys, because we didn't know that that's what happened until imagine that. Okay, why will you be keeping names, some of the people's names, or you want us to know that this thing actually happened to me, between me and this guy? I didn't like it. Imagine if she went to do the abortion and she passed away.
Okay,
Like,
fine. The truth is that
uh-huh.
the truth is she mentioned it. That I'm not going to just say that I'm putting all the blame on Yvonne, but to be honest, if it's me, I will not call the guy's name. I will tell my story without calling the name, and I'll tell that it's a bad thing to do. Don't do it. The fact the name is not going to change the lesson behind it. You get it? Because should have said it's John, whereas it's not John. Call any name. The most important thing is the story. Why is that? What happened? And then why are you advising me not to go and do it? You get it? That's I think that was should have done. But
Well,
then at the end of the day, she mentioned the guy's name. It was not for bad. She just said, I got pregnant for this
yes,
person.
yes.
And I was still going to school. I had to abort the baby. She did not say anything wrong about the guy or said the guy did this to me, nothing. The guy took it back, he went and bashed her. That's who the guy is. What was she expecting? The guy is he's like, he's looking like our CY in 237. Is it like CY? So he's just all over the place, always trying to fight, always trying to beef. All his hits are actually beefing these tracks, responding to one person or the other. Like you hardly see him sit and really write a song talking about love or whatever. He's always insulting people in his music. So yeah, like most of his hit I've listened to, it's like he's beefing and responding to somebody, responding to another artist and stuff. That's who he is. He would have everybody from the set should have known that he's going to do the same thing. So I'm not surprised that he came out doing that. He's cloud chasing first. He wants people to go and stream the music, and he has a business mind as well because at the end of the day, people are really
He's
glued to
a
their.
very big Ghanaian artist though.
He's a very good
Yeah,
artist,
he's very big.
but she's good as
One
well.
of the
The
best
book.
rapper and all of that in Ghana.
Yeah, it's good. But Yvonne's book is big as well, and she's worldwide right now. And she launched the book and stuff. And then just imagine that people are reading the book and they get something like, okay, she this particular guy she mentioned in this book. When I responded to what she said in the book, they'll start searching for that artist. I'm talking about people that don't know the guy because he's not known worldwide.
He, he is pretty, like quite known
Big,
actually.
big, yes, I get it, but I think that she's louder than the guy.
You
When it
think
comes
so?
to Africa. For me, according to what I know, I think
Let
she's
me
loud.
what people are saying. Okay, that was childish to me, dragging her like that, Queen E says.
Exactly,
Okay.
very childish.
Teresa Amos say very childish. Okay.
The guy he's
She
a childish
didn't
guy.
mention any name according to Teresa Amos. Okay, Queen E say he wasn't the only one mentioned. Iyanya was mentioned. He responded, but not as childish as him. He's simply childish. Means he's not a man.
He's not a
Because
man.
mhm. Teresa Amos said, if I was the one, I would have said popular Ghanaian or Nigerian singer. Yes. Thank you. That's also
Thank
an
you very much.
yeah.
You want to mention the
Name
name.
both of them. Okay, that's why it's called a tell-all. I believe she needed to say it all. Yeah, yeah, because she actually is a tell-all book. And once you are suspending us, it's a popular Ghanaian, like that's just making to write another book, another book, another book, and people are tired. Go direct to straight. like said, I had this experience. Like for example, it was okay for her to mention because he's part of Emma. If we are writing a book about Maps Company, everybody that is a part of the journey, even if we are in good terms or not, I don't. I'm good. Thank God, I'm in good terms with everybody. Your name will be featured. How you contributed to the company to for it to be where it is. It's a tell all. Why should I have to be like one popular Cameroonian Facebooker or YouTuber or TikToker? Meaning I'm still suspending because people now will be thinking, is it Emma Class? Is it the general overseer? Is it the man? Is it that kind of dragging? You are just if you say it's tell all, go straight to the point, tell us all. Don't keep us suspending. But she didn't say anything, but she just expressed that this is what happened. That men treat me like shaggy. I saw all kind of stuff going throughout. He actually did call her names, which was bad, actually, being disrespectful. And trust me. So to me, I don't think that's a mature man.
I think he's a boy in a man's body.
Yes. Your maturity comes with the way you respond to certain situations. You understand? When somebody say, "Oh, Emma, this," da, 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 the way you will come, people will know that this person is mature or not. Maturity is not easy because that's where they test the faith in you. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, that particular one is the way he responded, disrespecting that girl. It's a lady that is going through something, expressing herself. She started from the way she never knew who the dad was and all of that. So she's going through something. So the best way was for her to lament it on a book, and that's how you do it. When you have a story, don't just gossip your story to people like that for free. Use it to make money.
Let them buy it.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
that's what YouTubers should start doing. 237 YouTubers. People write books because these 237 YouTubers don't read books.
They will not read. And if they write, I'll be like, oh, I already know your story. We already know it. Because we already gossip along a lot. You
Yeah, they,
understand?
we
And maybe
don't we don't know, but to be very honest, people don't know anybody's story on this media because everything that is here is based on lies telling. So
no, not all. I pretty know stories about people. There's no lies telling.
really,
Yeah, there's no lies telling. I'm never going to like come and sit and say things that know the truth because they talk too much.
yeah, they do though.
Yeah,
But the guy dragging Yvonne the way he did is so bad of him.
yeah.
He makes him look. But I'm not surprised that's coming from him. It's a
Okay,
very
so let's go to the okay. Then Iyanya, I watched a show, interview with Iyanya.
yeah.
Then he didn't want to address that thing there, okay? But the way the interviewer was, the man got into. But the way he answered, he didn't want to say no. He says, "I respect her. I even endorsed the book without reading." He endorsed that book because they are still in good terms. Not that they are dating, but they are in good terms. So when Yvonne contacted him and said, "What, Mama? Come." Admire wants to be on camera so bad.
Really.
Yeah, the other one.
Oh my gosh, I don't
Yes.
know.
See. Look. Hmm? So to me, Inyanya actually like when they brought that topic up, the maturity that he answered was excellent. Everybody, people were even writing good comments saying this is how you should answer. This is a man. Someone he was admitting that oh they had a very beautiful relationship, although it didn't work out because imagine Emma, you flying from Ghana to meet your boyfriend in Nigeria, and your boyfriend leave you in the house and is going for a show out of the country, and without telling you that I'm going for a show because he doesn't know how to match up
Yeah.
to tell you that I already have a show booked out. That's what he said.
That's bad.
Yeah, that he treated Yvonne badly. That's why he admitted that he treated Yvonne badly, and because he was still trying to adjust with the fame and all of that.
And I think he was a man. He's a better person though. I believe that's why he's still in good terms with Yvonne. But this other guy, the Sakodie guy, is a mad guy. Don't have a problem on my screen. So what's next?
Okay, so he actually like responded in a very good way, saying that he would rather prefer not to talk about it. And they asked him, okay, are you planning to do any diss track for this? He said no, because of the thing that they shared before and all of that. He's not planning to do any diss track with for to in responding to that. Why
Yeah.
he's responding here is responding here.
No, I think he responded very, but I like the fact that the person interviewing him actually tricked him in talking about it because he was trying every way to avoid the topic.
Yeah, he actually, like he said, no, he would prefer to have a sit down with Yvonne and they squat it
That's nice.
amicably, yes, and they squat it, yeah. So in a very calm way, and he said he knows that Yvonne is definitely going through a lot, so he would not want to, be adding more to the pain or whatever. But he knows that if God make it and it happens, they are going to sit down and they discuss and maybe squash it in a very good way.
Friendly. That's
Yeah,
good. That's a
friendly.
response.
And also the interviewer asked, like, for example, in the fact that Yvonne actually asked him that I'm writing a book, and he didn't tell him that you are mentioned in the book. You think Yvonne tricked him to promote the book without him knowing, because he endorsed the book.
But he didn't know that his name he was
Yeah,
included.
he said that he didn't know.
I think she tricked him.
And then when they asked him about Tonto Dike, because in the book, Yvonne Nelson said he cheated with Tonto Dike. Okay, when they were in relationship. Yeah, that's what is in the book, okay? When they asked him that, okay, so you were having another relationship with Tonto Dike behind Yvonne, but when Yvonne come and leave, Tonto Dike comes in. Because in that song that your waist, Yvonne Nelson is mentioned in there, and also Tonto Dike is mentioned in that book, in that particular song that actually went very viral. Okay. The way that guy, he said, I don't want to mention anything concerning Toto Dike because he was so mature. That's how people interview. You don't just go brrr and you just say things and make it a havoc. You understand? And the business part of it is on tour. That's how you do. Whenever you are trending, hit or just grab on something and you start going. That's just how it works in the business. So he said, I don't want to mention Tonto TK in there, and whoever told Yvonne Nelson that was lying, never wanted them to have a good relationship, because their relationship was good, because Yvonne Nelson actually said that Iyanya was one of the most romantic among the guys. The talking bed, things that women do, things that women love, and all of that. So I just believe that the maturity, for those who have not watched it, if you watch, just check, is it Inyanya's interview is gonna pop up. You see how mature. He's not trying to push into the girl that, oh, there was this thing. I know very well that Yvonne Nelson was not perfect, but he was always the guy was just saying that it was the sweet soul and all of that. It's okay. Did you plan? Was Yvonne Nelson part of the inspiration of the Your Waist song? He said no. He actually wanted to just like say, I want to celebrate women that are making it in Africa. You understand? So, and it happens that once Yvonne was really hot at the time in Ghana.
Yeah.
Once I meet Yvonne in person, Yvonne was really a sweet person. So that was just it. He actually was very mature in that interview, and I think that's how men, you don't always want to like. You can never fight. You will never win a fight with a woman. So the best thing was for him to avoid. If they bring Toto TK, say no, 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 I don't cross that boundary. Let's leave Toto out of this because there was nothing that happened like that. Okay. So guys, this just from the interview, I actually said this is a mature person because you don't add kerosene to the fire to make it way more,
But
flammable.
I think Yvonne just included. I don't think maybe I don't know what she's trying to drag people because what the fact of saying that she didn't say I don't.
Well, Emma, you have a tell-all book. Everybody will want to know the love aspect of your life. What any mature human being? What book am I reading if you are not telling me about the? She's saying the kind of the way men treated her until now. She's still single because
Well,
of
she
the numerous heartbreaks. There are women that they give in their all the time, but they are not lucky to meet the right guy. Most of the guys that just see how flashy they look, they are coming thinking, okay, this person is a nice person. Before you know, heartbroken. Before you know, heartbroken. So her, you seeing Yvonne Nelson, seeing she's a perfect Yvonne Nelson. She's that bold, bad and bougie lady and all of that. She also went through things like this. I think that was a very good book for her to that has a lot of people to learn. Even those who are still coming into the industry of becoming famous. Just know that you have to be very careful.
well, let her count herself lucky that
Thank
DK
you
has
for
given
the
her
Acting
distract.
Diamond.
If not, DK would have released a distract as well. I trust DK.
I know, I know.
She count
Yeah.
herself lucky that
And
he has now.
right.
Yeah,
Did
but the
you
book.
say Monica Lewis Kenny wrote a tell it all book about former President Bill Clinton. So Yvonne is not the first. Make Sakodie go rest. Thank you, my dear. I don't even know what I be spell that name fine. Me go rest. Any little thing they did rants. Would not say be a good rapper, right? Can really rap very well, but it's too much. When once you see that a woman is already broken, you don't want to keep increasing the pain. Yes, you don't want to keep increasing the pain. Okay, guys, let's go to the next one that I didn't even mention. We spoke about Davido on this show, and and about that lady that came out, Anita Brown, to say Davido impregnated her and blah, 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 all of those things, accusing. You see how people hop on. People who always claim they love you before you know it, they are just like, oh my God, this guy, we are tired of protecting him. Da, 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 Davido again. Da, da. You see people who were begging for Davido to come on, but they were all now badging him, just concluding because they saw a lady that came out to vent that the video was impregnated without people were not even saying that, oh, if this thing happened and the video again, so many people actually believe that it happens, of which is something that it didn't happen, and the girl apologized to Davido and said it. Do you think there was a foul play between that girl and Davido?
I think there was because she has changed her name on IG, right? It's no longer Anita. It's Nina.
Mhm.
So I believe that did she change her name to have the same name with the lady that Davido mentioned in one of that his song, the Go Tell Anita, blah blah blah. So she changed the name so that it would match the story. Her
Yes,
name, everybody knows that her name is Nina. After the
yes.
apology, she changed her name on her platform. She's no longer called Anita, she's called Nina. So I think Davido got us though. He really got us, like for real. And imagine that she left from 500 to 1 million, 500K followers to 1 million already, just
Yeah.
because of this.
Yeah.
Okay, now, but you know people will still hate on her, right?
Oh yes, people will hate on her because definitely the video is never coming to say we planted, but it's us spectators trying to see that these people there's something that was fixed because people girls were just popping. I have a baby with Davido. I don't know. He asked me to abort and all of that. Me, I already knew.
And I think, and maybe they should have signed an NDA or
Because
something, because I don't think they're going to ever come and say that
I
there.
didn't see how the girl was trying to be so to prove everything, trying to take a pregnancy test. Like trying to, we almost saw that lady's JJ out there because she was trying to prove a point. You
Like,
understand?
like
When
she
you
left from
see
1
that
to
in life,
100.
trust me, all these girls that they go and do their body, they don't get pregnant that easy. I guarantee you.
They don't want to spoil it,
Oh,
right?
yeah, oh yes, they don't want to because they know that it's not easy going through having a child, except when you see when they are ready. Most American girls, they are not into all this getting married here and there. They are there to have their fun and all of that. Yeah. But they can still lure you to get pregnant, you know. But they know the African guys will easily squale and go back to Africa. And will not that child support thing is not even something that you are going to get. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So because someone will be in Africa, they will Davido's income can never be the one you see online can never be true. Because African people don't show things like that.
Yeah, they don't show it.
Yeah, they don't show things like that. So that's just it. Let me see what Queen E says. And yeah, please, you guys like the video, please. We really appreciate you guys liking the video. Queen E says, I also think writing the book is a way to free her mind from all that she's going through. The story about those celeb is not the biggest point in the book, though. Thank you. It's just that Sakodie just make it too much. Yeah. So you there's something right. If you are if you're a Cameroon artist that you are maybe aspiring artist or you're an artist, when you want to read, there's a game here. There is a game as far as entertainment is concerned. We have noticed that the society now wants something that is bad. That's what captures them to fall on you. We can see it on our YouTube streets. If our YouTubers start bringing positive topics that they don't happen to insult anyone, they're not going to get those views. And because they will not get those views, meaning they will not be able to fulfill their bills, they will need to insult for you guys to come and watch. Because the minute if I change my tone right here, Emma, you will see the way this show will be up to whatever. You understand? That's the game.
I know, right?
That's the game. So if you're an artist, people plan shit before they drop songs, albums, or whatever. You guys see Davido is on tour. Davido was there. People were like, when is the timeless tour? When is it when this they started, they went and tinted Gist Lover. This David, there's a baby mama here. You people had the attention now. Everybody's going to Davido's page to see if Davido will say something. All of that. Before you know it, this girl came out. You understand? Me, I knew that it was not okay because trying to prove a point too much, going, showing the bank statement, this is how he transferred money, he did it, all of that.
Sharing screenshots.
Yes, showing screenshot and those receipts. You understand? So it was just something that's how people plan to train because they have noticed that the only way you can train and get people's attention is when something miserable is happening to you or when you are saying something that is bad. People will not watch If I was doing, if me and Emma were saying any title about saga here, you will see people coming in to watch. You understand? So if you're an artist, before you release a song, you guys need to play the game. There's a strategy to every business. Every business, there's a strategy. Once you become viral from maybe you become that, imagine that Davido is one of the most followed African entertainer on Instagram. Davido still have to stay relevant. That's the game. Because the minute they are not talking about you, you're not gonna get those sales. You understand? Yes. I'm just saying that, for example, with maps, we sell whether it's whatever or whatever, we still sell. Okay. When somebody say, "Oh, the product is bad," that's where people are coming to be like, "Hey, is the product bad?" And then I'm just doing before and after, back to back. Because when you're coming to see what is bad about the product, I'm showing you the good side of the product. You're going to be like, "Me that getting she don't quiet," and people are buying. But we have stand the test of time. Dragging or not dragging is not affecting the brand. Not every advertisement is a good one. Davido had hit songs. Those songs are hit songs. But you see the way that he's selling out now. That's
Exactly.
the game here.
You
So
know, Cardi B
Cameroon
and the husband did
artists,
the same thing, right?
yeah.
Cardi B and the husband did the same thing.
The same thing. The husband just went and wrote, "Oh, you this bitch, you've been fucking another lady." Da, 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 da. And then Cardi B was like, "You look at someone that has been sleeping hoes all over you," because they know that that's what people want to know. Everybody, before you drop is something, you drop any project, you need that attention.
They were in France a few days ago for a fashion week or for a fashion show.
And Cardi B just released a song, just drop a song.
Yeah,
That's how it works. For we have so many good artists in Cameroon. Their lyrics, the effort that those guys, our artists, are putting in, trust me, is exceptional. We need to promote. They also need that to use a strategy. Cameroon, you don't even know whether they date or they don't date. Before you know, it's just they're having a baby, and it's not like they don't mingle among them in the industry, so that we have that YouTube street the boil past the whole Cameroon entertainment industry. To be honest,
wait, you say who's like the ball?
the YouTube now, the Cameroon YouTube section of our gossip section is way more louder than the whole
Exactly,
entertainment,
exactly.
because people need to use a strategy. You understand? So on this our channel, we're starting a segment where we are going to be introducing the new release song. If it's a movie, if it's whatever, we just want to educate even one or two people so that we can support our own, my dear. The fact that we see the video, they are this far today, they all got support from people. And to be honest, the artists, you guys need to know that you need to invest on bloggers. Pay some money to bloggers to talk about you. You don't just release your song and it's that quiet. Actually, Stanley Enon released this new song, Take Over. It's if you are a hustler, if you're someone that you appreciate your hard work, go and watch that song. Take Over by Stanley Enon.
Yeah, it's
Please
really nice.
go and stream that song. Play it, even if you don't like it. Trust me, you're gonna love it.
It's a good.
Go, yeah, promote. Let's promote our own. Let's try to encourage them. No matter what, it's good for us to encourage our own. So Take Over by Stanley Eno. Please, you guys go and watch that song and listen to the lyrics. It's not about you sitting down thinking that if you don't go and do that extra work, you have to work to make ends meet. If you sit and you appreciate other people, the way they lifestyle they live, there's something they sacrifice, which is investing way more time in what will progress them. You know that you can invest your time in watching how to save money, because to make money is not It's easy. But how to navigate to make sure that you use that money the best way is what is important. It's
Yeah.
very difficult. It's not that easy. Because how many times do you spend your time on after watching a show, you don't learn anything from that? Time waste. You didn't wait, you waste your time. Time management, money management, and all of that.
The song is a good one. I really like it though.
Yeah, it blends so well. Like I think that's one of the best songs that I've actually listened from Stanley, to be honest.
Really.
Yeah. You guys go
Mine is
and watch it and give me the review. Okay, we have Search in the building. Let me see. Welcome, Mr. Search. A city built on a hill cannot be hidden. What scandal did LIBIANCA get into to become a global star? Just okay, let me tell you something, right? LIBIANCA become a global star is not a problem. LIBIANCA has been singing, she has been doing a lot of stuff. She broke out in one thing. Do you think 5, 10 years from now, the way the video has been running, because one thing, fame is there. How
about
can you keep the fame? How can you maintain that fame? How can you keep elevating? You get to a point where people will not be like, what's this thing anyways? So trust me, there's always a strategy to the game. That song was a good song. She is like I'm saying, it's not about Mr. Search. I understand your style. I understand this, but once the fame is there now, how will she keep maintaining to become famous? She
to
might release the remaining songs. It doesn't do well on the charts, and people will forget about her.
exactly.
There's trust me, if you are an artist, you need to get a strategy. And like I tell you, go and say, "Oh, I've just impregnated." Tell somebody, pay bloggers, get into the inbox and use a fake account. Give a tea about yourself. Let them broke their head jamming quickly, quickly before you know it. You release your song. That's how it's done. I'm not lying to you guys. That's how it's done.
And it's
It's
a
not
lot of
about, let me tell you something, right? Treat me. You cannot say there are songs that you don't like the person, but you still listen to their to
yeah,
their song because they have something on going on which is good.
true.
You streaming that song, you still, I'm telling you guys, is there's a strategy to it.
Hustlers who love that takeover.
Yes, right.
Hardworking people will definitely love it. Dreamers who love
Hardworking
takeover.
dreamers, all of us, we are hustlers. And I don't see you not watching Takeover. Please, you guys go and stream
Like
that
for
song.
real.
At the time that we actually look, it was 15K, but I want to see it going up because they put in a lot of work. And the way he actually was begging on TikTok for people to stream it, make it go viral, that we can do this, people. I just like I played it even, and the more you play something, you start liking it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. I played it just once, but I'm liking it though.
Emma, do you think the comment that Mr. Seshki, we think that
I didn't see the comment though.
no, no, okay, it's a city built on a hill cannot be hidden. What scandal did LeBianca get into to become a global star? It's not that we're saying that everybody will go into a scandal. You understand? But you see that almost all the time. Like Bianca now, people are like, oh, your outfit, your dressing, she's staying,
She's staying up there.
yeah,
She's
because
she's something. She just gets up and posts one funny picture with one funny dressing style, and everybody's back.
dancing under the rain and all of that. You have to maintain that fame. That's the main thing. I listened to a small part of Stanley Enon's Takeover, and I think it's going to make waves. Thank you. The song is really amazing. You guys go and stream that song. Takeover. So let's go to the next one. The next release for the week by Cameroonian artist again was Elisha K featuring Mike Monster. That song, if you see the way Ghanaians are promoting that song on TikTok, please, you guys go and listen to that song. It's amazing. The song is really good. I actually danced to it on TikTok yesterday.
Have you listened to that one? I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, the song is really good. Alicia and Mike Monster featuring Mike Monster. There has the video is everything. It has that Michelle Kankan in those days, kind of the way Mike Monster actually appeared in that song and all of that. So it just have that organic but very nice. The song is really good. We need to stream our own people, please. Because we are just going for the ready made. We have to make our own people get there. I saw a video that a Nigerian guy was saying that they are the ones that made LIBIANCA, because LIBIANCA was going viral in Nigeria before Cameroonians hopped in. Okay, let me see. You know, Serge says, okay, let me see. Queen E says, I listened to a small part. Okay, I already agree with that. Serge says, you know, this issue of scandal for fame is only with secular artists. Gospel singers are up there without scandals. Mercy blessed, Chioma, Jesus, Ngozi Okeke, etc. All those people still get into scandal. Trust me, Ngozi Okeke, like go and just click all of them. I'm not saying that it works for everybody, but that's what works for the majority. You understand, Mr. Sech? To be honest, right? There's always a way. And we have seen that there's a certain game that has to happen because people look at this guy that passed away. His videos are getting millions of views on YouTube. I didn't know that he was a musician. You understand? I didn't know that Gabriel that passed away was a musician. I thought it was just a
Are you
comedian.
serious?
I'm
Is it,
telling you, he's having songs that have millions views on TikTok, on YouTube. You see that people don't see that people are doing so many. They have multiple streams of income. How much is TikTok paying that guy? How much is he getting from YouTube? You know, and all those streams. And I saw that he was they were calling him to perform in a show where you see Samuel Eto. He's doing this kind of a DJ stuff. That was a hustler. So I don't know why people were even thinking that he has put his hand somewhere for him to buy that car. Because going
is
through
it,
what this guy was doing, he has the right to have the money. And it's not someone that is spending so much lavishly on himself. So why won't he save? It was a bunch of talent. We actually lost someone that was a multi-talented someone, not only a comedian. You understand? So
yeah.
people hustle, man. Like they hustle. Okay. Yes, we also have a Big G Baba featuring somebody, man. What's the name? I wrote it. Android Man. That song is really nice. You guys go and listen to that song. Let's promote our own. Like it's when we say something is secular, at times there's a meaning to what they're singing that you can align with it. Please, for those who are into doing some sports, go and do it. 3 to 5 years from now, Lebianca is not going to be the same. Like she is not, and people will start complaining too. Getting fame and staying in fame is not easy though. Thank you,
Who dropped that comment?
Queen E. Thank you so much, Queen E.
I knew it could never be Sesh.
Yes, Mama. Yes,
I
Mama.
knew it could never be Sesh.
Yes, Mama.
Sesh only enter who can
Right.
control.
There's this way to get the fame. It's you can be staying there and your one video that is going to make you viral is in your phone. But how will you handle the fame? That's the problem. How will you stay relevant? That's the problem. You understand? Look at the way people used to be like Kim Kardashian, da, 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 but now they are no longer people. You see, like the way they are really like which means that despite that their family is so known, like the most popular family, Kanye West was also playing a part.
Exactly.
Yes. Let's go.
Kanye West was always tweeting nonsense about the family. I was keeping them relevant.
Right. You understand? So please, there's a game to it. I'm not saying that you should just microwave your fame. They are working so much. We don't know any. They are doing bad things. We know, but we want you people to fake it, bring it online, because our society now knows that the only way you can stem to being relevant is when people start gossiping. Because when you people gossip about you, that's when you become like. I'm saying it. It's a good advice. Let's go. Let's go, mama. Admire. Admire is tired. So, guys, I think Emma, because my baby is not having it, I think this will soon. We'll just end the show for now. Which other one did you write down? Did we write down again?
Okay, I just saw, it was just this, I just saw what I saw on social media. I'll talk just about one now since
Oh
it's a
yeah,
time.
yeah. Talk about that Sex-Thon thing. Okay, you remember?
Yeah,
Let's yes.
yeah.
So let me just look for something and give Admire. Let me give Admire.
Now I'm unable to see the comment section, and you're going
Oh,
to
you're
okay,
not able to
I'll be able
see.
to see. Yes.
But talk about the Sex-Thon. I'll come back and read. Okay.
I'll talk about CY first. When you come back, I'll talk about the six.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So recently, I saw a video. I saw a post about CY. CY made a post, and he said that he will be going live with this popular footballer. You guys know him. He's in Cameroon right now. The French footballer, I guess. He's in Cameroon, and he was supposed to be live with that footballer and with another Cameroonian artist. He made a post. I was impatiently waiting for that live video. The guy, he went live and he was with this particular lady, the Cameroon artist. Now, see why he's saying that 80-20 support your own. I wish I could see your comments because let me see. Let me 1 minute, guys. See why he's saying that 80-20 support your own 80-20 thing. And how can we support something? Okay, for example, there were other live videos going on with good sound quality, good image quality. You understand? He came live. The live was it was noisy. The lady was singing. There was like an echo behind the thing. It was not professional at all. We could not even see CY's complete head. We were seeing from his nose downward or from whatever downward. We're not seeing his complete face or complete body and everything. And that is the 80 he wants us to support. If that is the kind of 80 Cameroon has to offer, then I will stick with the 20. I will support. I will change it upside down. Cameroonians will get the 20, then good quality, good, not even Cameroonians, like whatever thing that they put, if that is the kind of that live video is a kind of 80, see where I want us to support. No, then I will change it upside down. I'll give them 20, or majority will give them 20 because the live video was noisy, it was annoying. The Cameroonian, the gospel artist was a very good singer. She could really, really sing, you get. But then it didn't make it to be professional enough. The thing was, that there are platforms where you can go live and you make it very comfortable for your viewers and yourself. And you should sit in a good place and make it to let's see all your face. Don't just come close to the camera. We are seeing from your eyes or nose downward, and you're a host and you're expecting to host a footballer. Once I got in that live video and I saw the quality of it, I just said this thing is a clickbait. The footballer is never going to have a live video with CY, and that is what happened. The footballer never came in for that live video. So CY tricked people coming because when it started, he had about 150 something, 50 something people watching him. All of a sudden, when people kind of waited, they didn't see the footballer, whatever, it started dropping. It started dropping. How do you expect people to support you? Support you, for example, when you're now acting like a YouTuber, you're doing clickbait, making people to click to watch, whereas you are lying to the people. Then you don't even make it to be good enough for people to watch and keep watching and want to come back and watch your live videos. It wasn't professional, Uncle CY, and that's what I kept saying. If you put anything out there that is good, of good quality, people will definitely support you. But if you make that kind of live video, you're bringing somebody to perform live on a live stream, and you don't even fix your sound, whatever thing, and then you want people to watch and support that particular thing in live because that particular live video kind of ruined that lady's voice, because from even though the madness and everything, you could tell the lady was a very good singer, but the sound quality made her sound funny. She was singing as if at the one, you know, when they say city don't tight, city don't scratch. That's how the live video was. That's not the kind of that's not the kind of thing you expect Cameroonians to be supporting, like for real. That's why you keep shouting the 80-20 forever and ever, and you'll not see any changes at all, because that's not what we want. We want something, come up with something good. You know, when Nigerians are going live, when you get to platforms where they invite people to come and be like guests on their shows and everything, there's just a way that is a little bit different. You get on Instagram, there is this way that you can go on Instagram, maybe on Instagram, yeah. But on Facebook, they made it very easy. You have those screen ads, you can make it very professionally. You see whatever people come in and talk. But going live like the way you did, and you're supposed to post a footballer, international footballer. Uncle Siwa, Uncle Siwa turn a YouTuber. He do clickbait for draw people there if you can't watch him. But wait, he was lying. So Uncle Siwa, please, we did not. I'm talking on the behalf of the people you lied to. We didn't appreciate that part. Next time, please make sure you write the name of the person that you'll be on the live show with. Don't add somebody else that will not come to your live video, because we actually wasted our data that day. But we're watching just to see the footballer. You made us burn our data and we did not even see any footballer at all. So next time, please make sure you speak the truth and shame the devil. Yes. I bet we don't want that kind of thing again. The lady had a good voice for real, but the sound quality, the image quality was terrible, like for real. It's terrible. So that's actually one thing I saw on media today. Then the other thing I saw, not today, was like 2 or 3 days ago. Yes, I'm seeing some of your comments here. Okay. Can you no, not really okay. It comes to a time you get maybe your comment section. Because human being acts us. Okay, fine, whatever. Feel like it always plan to be relevant. I will. Thank you, Treaty. Thank you. Okay, fine. So, guys, there's this thing I saw in media today, okay, and it really touched me. There was this this not a TikToker. He was 18. He died at the age of 18. Okay, 2020 November, on the 20th of November, he was diagnosed with cancer. Okay, he was diagnosed with cancer, and then he came. He didn't tell his followers, his friends about it. He came out in June 2023, on the 29th, uh sorry, 2022, on the 29th of June. He came out and he informed his viewers that he's been diagnosed with cancer, and he doesn't have a longer time to live. So he's going to do like a bucket list. Bucket list are the things you want to, you really want to do, and you want to do them before a specific amount of time. You get. So he had few months to live, and he did a bucket list of skydiving, going to Mexico, going to Las Vegas, Disneyland, and so many things. And he kept updating his fans. And the more he was posting these videos, you could see that the sickness was getting the best of him. One of his last videos was in Mexico, where he was at the beach side, but you could see that he was tired already. You could see life leaving his body, and he was still very, like, one thing I really appreciated that young boy was that he didn't cry, because you see people going out there, I want to do a bucket list, and they're crying, I don't believe I'll be dying soon. But he was very, very strong and everything. You could see life leaving his body during his last videos, when he was, trying to fulfill his bucket list. He actually did everything in his bucket list before dying. So the next video after the Mexico video was when he was at the hospital. He said before that he made a video before like 2 videos before he went to Mexico. He said he went and did some rundowns on tests and everything. They told him that the cancer in his lungs and the tumor and everything are kind of increasing, but he's expecting something to happen, something positive to happen, but it didn't happen. So after Mexico, we saw his last video when he was on the hospital bed already. He said the doctor informed him that he might not be going home from the bed. Like, he's going to spend his last hours or last days in bed. Just imagine. And he's saying that he said it with, there was just the way that he was not even crying. Like, He didn't even sound like he wanted people to pity him. He was like, it's a daily vlog. I'm telling you what is happening to me with full energy, everything you get. Then he said it sucks that this is a it sucks that it's going to happen, but that's how it's supposed to be. He was like, take care and everything. Few hours after he dropped that video on TikTok, his brother took over his TikTok account and said his brother passed away. Few hours after he posted the video himself on his TikTok, he said his brother passed away. So the kind of the thing I got, the message I got from this young man was that live your life to the fullest. Don't always concentrate on the things you don't have or the things you cannot afford. The ones that you can afford, use it to do what you can. That was going to make you happy. Live your life to the fullest because he had a bucket list of all the things he wanted to do, but he did not do them. He didn't do it. It didn't occur to him that do it now. No, he didn't. But when he was diagnosed with this cancer, he decided that okay, at the end of the day, before I go, I need to fulfill all these things. And he had a short period of time to live. People have a longer, like some people can live like maybe forever. And I say, let's say 50, 20 years to come from now. And they haven't even done even three of their bucket list, or you've not even traveled to the country you want to travel. Forget about traveling. The little things where you can afford their surroundings and stuff like that. So let's live our life the way that when they tell you that you're dying tomorrow, you will not regret it. Tell the people around you you love them. Tell your family members you love them. Don't because anything can happen at any time. You don't just get on the bed like I wish I spent more time with my friends. I wish I told my mom I love her and stuff like that. Start doing it now because who knows? There's one thing that's certain. We all are going to die one day. You get it, but don't die with regrets. Don't die without completing your bucket list. You need to tick all the boxes. Write down your bucket list and start living it now because who knows? Who knows? So live to the fullest and be contented with the little one you have. Okay? And if you want more, like Stanley just released, work hard so that you can get more. And
Yeah,
then you take over.
I know, and then you take over. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's a good one, Emma. That was a
Yeah.
good one. Okay, let me read some comments.
I was really reading it from a relationship. Okay.
Mm. Okay, Queen E say, I beg all that talk putting hand for some place, them na poor man talk. Like they say, poor man go always say big Guinness the bitter. Thank you so much. People don't see your hard work because when you're hustling in silence, you understand. When you are killing yourself going to take pick up doubles and all of that, you are doing it, you are not loud about it. But once you start enjoying, maybe you are going somewhere, you hold a very high quality handbag or something, enjoying what you want, like what you work hard for. People will always want to say things that it's like, we saw it. It was a situation. Who will meet with is it like this in that kind of an accident and come out alive? It's not easy. It's something that it was very open to us, but people will always say things. That's just human beings. You understand? Yeah, that's just the way it is. But work hard. Don't just say people are putting their hands somewhere. People are not sleeping the way you are sleeping. For those lazy people that are always there to say no, they don't put their hands for some place. No, that guy was a hustler. Do you know what it means to be to the level where they are inviting you? Like when the Lions they left with the World Cup, came back to Cameroon and all of that. He was in that place to perform. Do you know how much coins they will give him to perform on that? And they were farotating, like all those guys were farotating that. So a lot of people have a lot of ways to hustle. You understand? Cameroonians are so good when someone is already famous. They are never there when the food is still preparing itself and all of that, but they just want to like jump in. Always know that if you are sleeping, people are not. People are working hard for the and the only way to success is work hard. Let nobody say if you are not yet making it right now, change the strategy and try to get in a different way. Queen Teresa Amos says, Queen E, I agree with you. She
I
is
can see
young
you're welcome
to
to
get to
that.
the point where she will struggle, focus with the reality of life as a woman. Thank you. By the time she gets pregnant here, I know Wendy will be like, by the end of this show, people will forget about you. You see, all of see like that. People will even go among themselves to even release their sex tape. How did the Kardashians came into existence? Through Kim Kardashian's sex tape. That was it. They become famous.
And I heard the mom. I kind of heard allegedly. It's not like that. The mom is the
Oh
one
yeah,
that put.
Ray J that was in the sex, that was the person that was in that tape with Kim said it. You understand? So the thing is, once you become famous, fame doesn't come twice. Only one time. Only come twice, only one time. And trust me, our community have proven that only the bad will make you go far. And you are the one to capitalize on when something is that bad. You understand? How did we came into fame? I was doing this lotion thing, and then before you know it, oh, everybody was like, whoop, 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 maps, 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 maps. And today, how do you stay relevant? Quality, because I made sure that okay, let me keep pushing it with quality, no matter what anybody says. If you say, "Oh, you didn't do this," or people like you did not use it, or you didn't follow her rule.
You kind of like you did. I think you're one of the people that really gain a lot out of this because you got your accounts verified.
Yes,
Seriously.
Emma told you now, Emma, I'm up there. I'm verified, and soon my Snapchat they sent me. I'm going through my verification process with Snapchat as well, and that will
Wow.
be any money from Snapchat. That one I'll make because I post a lot on Snap. So you guys go and follow me on Snap because that's where I post a lot on Snapchat. So I'm just saying they sent me, I was going through the process already. Imagine picking coins here and there. Da, da, da. Why would I go and shop for my fancy stuff that I want to? You understand? Yes. So I actually gained out of Saga. Like I thank everybody that was there, no matter what. It didn't make yeah, because you know what? I hold the quality. So because you can be famous and people are coming to look what is there. You understand? Yeah. Most of my pages are verified. So that's what I'm saying, that if somebody say anything about me and if you are not up to 100K subscribers, I'm not answering anybody. I'm not gonna be. That's just me. I'm not gonna make anybody famous for free. I need you to keep pushing me to be famous. So you have to work hard, get to 100K to get any reply from me. That's my
Yeah.
goal.
So it's 2 hours already. I think.
Yes. The stage says life is in turns. No matter your perfection, it comes at times you get um at outshone by newcomers, yeah, not because your art is no longer perfect, but because human beings are weird to always crave new. Yes, that's what I'm saying, right? Fame comes once, and you have to keep that fame relevant. If you just say, okay, no, I'm not, you have to look for strategy to keep surviving. That's just how it works. So let nobody think that you will just sit there, you want to release a song, you just come and drop it like some of us that will drop our YouTube. Why do you think some people schedule their show to alert you that there's going to be a show at 3 o'clock? You understand? When you just sit and you just drop off, you must be very careful the way you do it. Once you are famous, to stay relevant is a huge issue. Yeah. Okay. 80/20 is a good idea. But I believe the bigger and better idea should be Cameroonians focusing on good branding and serving their consumers with good products. Yes, yeah, that's a good point. But trust me, they do have good songs. Oh, we forgot. There's another song by Remy called Doro. That song too is a banger. It's really, really a good song. I think Doro is a Canquentus artist. Yeah, so you guys should go and stream. He's the one that sang this song. Musango something, my bread. One of his hit song is Bread. It's still for hustlers, you know. There's no way, there's not two ways to making money about you working hard. If you say, okay, I'm a nurse today, and you think that your income is not up to your living, you have to look for other method. Like say, I'm gonna increase maybe my certificate. That's why we keep life as you grow. You have to look for the better strategy to keep navigating.
Exactly.
Yes. They don't forget to have good sleep. Don't forget to eat good food. Don't forget to respect each other. You know, you want to live this world living a good legacy, not living in a way that, yes.
Yeah.
So let me see.
I think
Oh, Mommy Zion, friend, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes. So thank you guys so much. I think we're already two. Thank you guys so much. And we will always appreciate for anyone that spends out even their 1 minute, 2 minutes to watch this show. It means a lot to us. Okay. So please, if you have not yet subscribed, subscribe. If you are not using MAP skincare, be it the makeup, they say, oh, now we have a new product that will be launching soon, sunscreen. Our sunscreen will not be sold, not only, you must not be using MAP skincare product. That's the only product that will be selling outside the line. Okay. So you can, and it's optional for those who are using maps, because for years I don't use sunscreen, but my skin is so good. You know that now we are exposing our skin nowadays because of this heat and everything. You still want to have that good looking skin, head to toe, not burn this way with sun and all of that. So maps sunscreen is, it's not gonna be like the white cast kind of a sunscreen with zinc oxide. No, we have a special high end. You can only get that recipe. Only Chanel get a little bit of what I got in there. We aim for quality. So if you're someone that you're planning to go to Cancun, you're planning to go lay in a beach and all of that, for all those in Dubai, the sunscreen, if you are not someone that covers your skin, you need the sunscreen to actually So when I'm going out, what I do, I apply it on my face, and I apply it like this. You are looking at me, I'm really shiny because Admire actually poured my sunscreen on my bed. So I couldn't, like, the way the bottle is such, I could not put it back. I just rub it, and then I kind of like just use my towel to just
yeah.
pick up the other one. Yes. So we really appreciate you guys a lot. Subscribe. We are going to be bringing topics like this, and we talk about Emma. Next time, I think we'll talk about a Sex-Thon lady in Limbe, as a Cameroonian. Yes,
Yeah, camera.
keep bringing you people good topics. And if you are out here that you are our fans, you can always use any of our numbers like 415-513-63 to tell us stories that you want us to treat here as well. Men, always treat your woman. Don't take it and put it on a baby that, oh, my baby made me not to love my wife and all of that. Yes, because baby is a part of you. And if you have not learned anything today, know that we're talking about mature men. Men, you are a man when the way you respond to your woman. You cannot clap back as the way women would do. As a man, you're supposed to listen and be, okay. No, you don't rant like the way Sakodie actually did. Be like Iyanya, that is just like, oh, she's going through a lot. I would not want to add more. I would prefer privacy. I wasn't thinking that it's something that could come on the internet, because it's not everything that has to profess on the internet. The internet, nobody here loves you in real. Because we saw it. People are like, David, oh, calm, calm, calm. When the video they start, that's just how it goes. So, and if you're a business person, just know that you need a certain strategy. If not only a business person, you need a strategy to live in this world. If you take from January to now, what have you achieved so far? If you are not achieving something, trust me, it's time for you to change the strategy. And don't forget to look beautiful. Don't forget to do your hair. Don't forget to buy our makeup. And don't forget to buy beautiful abayas from Emma and Emma Lashes. Yes,
Thank
I'm
you.
sure you guys will not understand. This lashes is different.
I might have to mix them up.
Yes, it's got it means it's good.
But
We
it's
have,
not even busy. If you don't tell, nobody will notice.
yes. Those your lashes are so amazing. I've never loved something like that. Why will you bring something that people will you buy and that's it? You want to use it for the whole year? Or is it more
Yeah.
than a year?
You can use it for as long as possible if it stays very good.
Like I still have two of my lashes. You remember I ordered four from you, right?
Yeah.
So I still have two. Meaning for the past how many I'm still using one, and when I finish, I just put it back in the box.
Box, yeah.
So that's how it goes. And those quality. Emma class stands for quality like the word do.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you, Shiri's Kitchen. Please, you people should go and watch her show. You know, that's a beautiful baby girl that is showing us how to cook. These are the kind of things we want to learn, we want to teach our own kids. So we have Zion Efren. She's also a
you.
YouTuber. Yeah, Shiri's Kitchen.
I subscribe to her channel. I hope you subscribe to mine as well.
Yeah, I did subscribe to her too, I think. Yeah, because I've actually watched a couple of her videos. So go and
Thanks.
watch and pick. Let's keep, let's support each other. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll keep bringing you what is important on the streets. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Stay blessed. Let's
Yeah.
meet on Tuesday. We'll hopefully Tuesday.
Tuesday, unfailingly.
Okay,
Bye.
okay guys. Bye
Now.
bye. Mama.